Round one. DJ Debs versus the obstacles of life. Fight!
All right, we're just going to jump right in. We started the time a little. Yeah, we got to get in this thing,
because
right?
they're going right now.
Yeah. So go ahead, girls. Let's go ahead and get over there. They're starting their first round.
So 8 is going against 7 right now. If they did not have 8 and 7, then they have a bye. But this is not like USA Archery. That does not mean that they are allowed to shoot during their bye.
Right. So we let everybody have one practice round, and then we jumped right into scoring. So 7, like she said, 7 against 8. You're going to see there's some open spots because we didn't actually have 8 archers in those divisions. So we're going to keep everything as
so like a bye.
As a bye. Yeah, exactly. Like you said.
It's okay. He doesn't ever listen to me.
I know, right?
That was my saying. I know, right? Oh, man. Also, if you are listening and you know someone who will be in the money matches this afternoon, you need to let them know. They need to check the updated times, check their email, check Texas Archery. There are updated times from what was posted last night.
We had one division that ended up not making. So Bowhunter Youth only had one archer. So that
there you
means
go. I was like, you want to?
Yeah. So because of that, we are not. They're not going to be. There's not going to be a shoot off for them. So we eliminated their time. So again, we are right into scoring. So it looks like when I look down there at Lizzie has going to have a bye because the other person did not show. No show.
And that time did not get adjusted. That was what it was last night. That's what it is this morning. 9 o'clock is when we were starting. Matter of fact, we were a few minutes behind because, 9:15? Not too bad, but we were a few minutes behind getting the targets hung correctly and making sure everyone knew, because we had been doing, full rounds yesterday, but today they shoot 3 ends of 5 arrows. So making sure everyone knew exactly what they were doing. We're looking at Madison Wood right now on the screen. She's at full draw. She did. Oh, look at that face. She was like, what just happened? She did not like that.
So it's going to be, there's no, it's all cumulative scoring for this. So
even for bare bow and recurve. So that is the first scoring end.
Since we don't have live scoring yet, we've got, for everybody to be able to watch, they're going to be doing flip charts up there so that we can know exactly where everybody is at after each end.
Flip cards.
Flip cards. There you go. What did I say?
Flip charts.
Flip charts. Yeah.
We're not at work today.
Right.
I don't know. Sitting here talking with you for 3 days, it's kind of like work. No.
It does feel like work.
Oh, man. It's good to be back.
It is. I love indoor season. That's when we actually get
I love
to do
them all, but we get to do this.
Yes.
During indoor. And I think that's where you were going with that.
It was. And, we've got Sidewalk coming up. I'm not sure if we'll do live coverage for that or not. If Wendy's available, we may. We may do just a little bit just so that we can kick it off for some fun stuff. But
as long as we schedule things, like you haven't even told me when I saw the Sidewalk schedule, and I was like, oh, How about that? Look at there.
The weekend before rodeo. If you can believe that.
Well, see, yesterday I was kind of bummed that you said us the weekend before we won't. No, the weekend before. That's why you can't do the 25.
Right, it's 3 weekends in a
because
row.
It's okay.
Yeah. So that's the
I
weekend
thought
before
the
Siwat.
25 was the weekend before rodeo.
No, it's the weekend before Siwat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I know. There's just, like I
That's
said.
why, look right here. And I brought this to schedule with your wife so we
So you
would
better find some time to get with her.
And yeah, that was supposed to have been yesterday.
Yeah.
But during the break, she was busy fixing our lunches and she was back there cooking. And then any other time, it's like we don't really have a break. It's time to go to the bathroom and make sure everything's going. So yeah, I mean my poor schedule, that's already October going right there. But yeah, we have to schedule things, Scott, because
I know.
I already
I'm
have
with
stuff
you.
every day.
So our Wendy's and my schedule are nuts.
But you know what? We wouldn't have it any other way. I think our spouses would like for it to be different. But
Yeah.
if we're not on the go, it feels like something's wrong.
Yeah, it's weird to have a weekend of nothing.
Yes. We actually had 2 weekends, my family, the last 2 weekends where we didn't have anything going on, but then it was college recruiter time for my son in swimming, both Sundays. So we just plugged something in those free times. All right, here goes scoring in number 2. Now remember, these folks only get 3 ins.
Yeah, it's not a lot of room for mistakes.
Nope. And we do have 2 archers who are shooting in 2 different divisions today.
We'll highlight those when the time comes. Actually,
right now,
Matthew's down there.
Fleetwood is shooting right now. That's what made me think about it. He picked up his. He's supposed to be shooting recurve, but that is not a recurve bow.
Yeah. So he is shooting bare bow right now, and so he's in recurve. He's in 6th.
Right.
And so I was talking to Dave Nesbitt. What Dave is going to do?
Oh, yep. I'm looking here on my list. He is in 6th.
Yeah, so Dave Nesbitt, what he's going to do is, if he makes it to where he has to do both,
he's going to shoot his bare bow.
He's only going to shoot bare bow for recurve. And
in other words, he will shoot the same bow for 2 different divisions.
Yep.
And which he can with that bare bow. The bare bow, you can shoot both divisions. That recurve, he would not be able to shoot both divisions.
Correct.
Because of all the extra accessories that are on that recurve bow that are not allowed on a bare bow. Carson Cray right there at full draw with her green bow. Shoots for Texas A&M.
They're tied right now. The open class is tied 34-34. That was a good round. How did they shoot 34 when there's only a maximum of 28 points, Wendy?
Shut up. Oh, my gosh. Hope I don't accidentally spill my coffee on you, Scott, like I did on myself this morning.
You spilled coffee on yourself?
Yes, on my brand new shirt. You didn't notice I had that shirt on.
I was wondering what was going on. I thought so.
Yes. Well, look at this cup. I don't know what is going on down the side of it, but what you can see, that's where it was dripping. And I didn't realize it. So every time I was drinking, it was
You're
just
like, what the
dripping
heck?
down.
Why did I do?
All of a sudden, it got real hot on my upper part of my body. And I was like,
thought it was menopause
what is
again?
going on? No. No, it was like a burning hot. My coffee was hot. It was hot.
It was hot.
It was hot. Well, good Sunday morning, everybody, from Texas Archery here in Spring. We are coming to you live from the Texas Ringer.
Yeah.
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 Don't sound too excited, Scott.
After
Yeah,
this
I had
round,
all
it'll get a little more exciting because we'll know, like going into the last 5 arrows, we'll know who is going to be leading and who is going to move on.
I had all this excitement and trying to build it up and pump it up, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. We've got some exciting things for the actual finals. Wendy and I, we're actually going to be, while we're broadcasting live, guess what? We're going to have the speakers down there, and they're going to get to listen to us talk
That is
while
such
they're
a special
shooting.
treat for them.
So how nerving is going to be that when we're just like, oh, that was a 7. Like this guy, he's going to have to shoot a 5 or better. They're going to hear all of that.
Or they're going to hear us go, ooh.
Ooh, ouch.
Because sometimes you just can't control it when you're seeing the shot. And you see that early, you're like, ooh.
When I told my wife about it, she's like, no, that seems really mean. And then when I told
She's
Wendy,
so
guess
sweet.
what?
I was like, oh, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay, I'm in. I'm in.
So in.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even have my phone up. Is your chat working today? I might ought to get this live on my phone
Yep,
so I can see what's
chat
going
working.
on. Say what? Mr. Smith. Missing Miss Peyton. How are you today, Mr. Smith? Oh, wait.
Derek says he's bringing earplugs. Those aren't allowed. I'm sorry.
Nope, so sorry.
Denied. Derek Begno.
Little D.
Little,
oh, did you move up to Big D?
He's Big D.
He moved up
he
to
moved
Big
up.
D.
He's
He and
Big
Little
D.
Dancer are 1 and 2,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Little Dancer and Big D. Now, those are some stage names right there, friend.
Heck yeah, Chris. We're gonna be adding a lot more pressure. It's gonna be loud in here too.
Hey, my husband last night, because I sent home my fear or concern after we left here last night, my husband says, so are we adding a dance floor and some poles in there too?
No poles, but a dance floor. Heck yeah.
We already have the platforms.
Yep.
Right?
Good to go. Good to go. There may be
my
some laser
word.
light show. And I kid you not, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
If you want to see something fun this afternoon,
Okay, but
show
this is
up.
not Pink Floyd. You've been talking so much about 420. That might ought to.
You don't even know what 420 means.
Well, I do now because of you. You
Yeah.
are always educating me in things that I probably should not know.
So,
Or I didn't need to know anyway.
so Ellie and turn the music up.
I was like, what is your problem? And now I see Rowdy's
There we
down
go.
there like giving hand signals.
Yeah, he's wanting some more. He wants the music louder.
So let's see. We could end this at 105.
What?
I just totally blew your mind.
You
and
did.
It is
We could end
hilarious
this-
to see your
we could
face
end
right
this at
now. You are
105.
still thinking. I can see you're trying to talk and think at the same
Yeah.
time. Your lips are
Yeah,
quivering.
tell me what does 105 mean?
3 ends. Possible score of 105.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
who's doing the
105.
math now?
Wow. Look at you.
Look at me.
So we got a couple close matches. The open class is tied at 6-6,
Dang.
right? Or 66 apiece.
Ooh-wee.
Let's go ahead and highlight that open class group so we can see the 2 archers and their 2 targets.
Derek Connolly and Carson Cray.
The Bell 8.
Bell 8, my friend.
Go ahead and highlight Bell 8.
That is one hot match down there. Hey, we were driving here today and we saw some archery people way over by your house.
Did you?
We did. And it was kind of like how it would have like A&M and UT on one track.
Yeah.
It had Hoyt and Elite. I was like, wow, there's 2 archers in that vehicle.
There we go. No, do both targets. Do picture in
Looky
picture.
there.
Do picture in picture on that with
Holy.
the two adults down there on the open class.
Carson has 2 7s, and I
There
can't
we
tell
go.
if that's a 6 or a 5.
Oh, it's on Carson's face. Good job.
Nice,
there we go.
ladies.
There we go. Carson has.
Is that a 6 or a 5 up there?
Looks like she has. From this angle, it looks like 2 7s and a 6.
That's what I meant. Sorry. I got the 105.
Yeah,
That was
Derek Conley looks like he's got a 7 and a 6 right now.
Carson's like, I'm not going to wait on him. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my
Yeah.
thing. Looks like a 6.
That looked like a good one. That
That's
last.
a 5. Hers was a 5.
Is it? It's so close. It's hard with those micros.
Yeah. Nice. That last
There.
one looks like it was a 7.
Yep, Derek has a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it. Go back to the
Yeah, we don't
target.
need to watch Derek
Let's
shoot.
look at the target. Yeah, there we go.
We want to see where he shoots.
There we
All right,
go.
2 7s and a 6 right there.
Scroll
on
over
Derek's.
to Carson's real quick. What
Let's
does
go
Carson
ahead and get
have?
both
Let's-
targets on
yeah.
the screen.
There we go.
Derek's
Perfect
at
right
full
there.
Draw.
Let's flip back just to the targets.
Let's
see where we
yeah,
are.
just the 2.
Looks like she's got a 7-7-7
Yep.
and maybe a 6-5. So she dropped
Yeah.
maybe 3 points. Derek looks like he may be clean right now. No, no,
Oh,
one of them.
7-7.
So if he right here, if he shoots a 6, he may. It's a tie or it's a win with
Right.
a 6-7. He wins it for sure. No pressure, Derek.
He's going to go for that hole that's already right there in the center.
Oh,
Oh,
6.
it's a 6.
So it's going to be a close call here. So if
Ooh-wee.
if
Is
she
that a
has
5 or a 6
yeah, we
over
can't tell.
here?
Zoom in on Carson's for us.
The left target.
Left target.
8A. Go to the left
she's-
target.
Go to the left one. There we go. She took a different angle. Look at this.
That is a sweet angle there, my friends.
Oh, I can't tell that left one. That bottom
because
left
there's
one.
another hole right there.
Yeah, that bottom left one. Where are we?
Oh,
It's going to be close.
Oh,
That's
going to
be the. That could be
Look
the
at
difference
the
right
shaft
there.
Of that arrow. I think it's a 6.
I think it's a 6 too.
Yeah.
I think we have a tie.
Oh. But it would go into 7s.
Go to 7s. Whoever has the most 7s moves on.
And then after the 7s would be 6s. And then if we still have the same amount of 6s, we will go into a 1 arrow shoot off.
Yes.
Oh man, and we can't do closest to the center.
No.
Because well, you know what? We could do across.
Right. You can do it off the line, maybe.
Yeah, off the line. And look, Derek's like, oh, I don't know. He
It's
is checking
close.
hers
It's close.
out. Ooh.
Good job, ladies. That angle was perfect.
That was sweet. They are so smart. I mean, you've already messed up their ages so many times. 14?
14. They're 14.
To be 14 years old and working these cameras like they are. Look, they are looking. They're looking back here.
They're going to call the
they got
judge.
a tie. They're calling it a tie.
Oh, it is a tie.
They are calling it a tie. But we need to see who has the most X's.
Most 7s.
Most 7s.
And if it's a tie, then, and I bet it is. It's a tie. So it's going to be a 1 arrow shoot off. Closest to the center. So we have 1 arrow shoot off. So girls, when they do the 1 arrow shoot off, we'll get those cameras on those targets, and then we'll go ahead and get it on them as well, so we can see.
How awesome is this? That's pretty stinking awesome.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Right?
Window compound!
You're welcome. I turned my mic off before I did
Thank
that.
you. Would have been all this.
For the whole universe, because
Right?
Right.
All right, so let's go ahead and start. We got to start writing down the winners here.
All right. So lane 8 has a tie.
4, we missed. We've already missed it, so we're
already
gonna have to figure
changed
out. So
all
whenever they
the-
step up, we'll tell you who the winners were.
Will we?
Adult recurve. There was a bye.
So did Elise take it then?
I think Elise took it. I haven't seen the updated score, but just looking down there, I think Elise moves on. I don't know on the bare bow. Yeah, we don't know yet on any of these. Liz moves on. We know that.
Yep. Elise took that 66-64. Ellie came on up with that.
And I think
I'm going to ask if they can leave the numbers up, so we can.
yeah. Oh, Ellie lost by 1 point. Elise got her by 1. Good job, Elise. I knew that was going to be a good match between the two of them. And I'm going to ask I need to remind Ellie I was going to have once Elise, if Elise gets knocked out, I want the two of them to come up here and we can do a little interview with the two of them. All right, get ready for this shoot off. One arrow shoot off on 8.
Hey, Mark, tell Jessica I said hi, missing her sweet face.
We've got little Derek against Carson.
Little Derek, tiny dancer.
Tiny dancer. All right, here we go. Go ahead and get the.
Let's look at
go
the
to the target. Go to the
targets.
target real quick, girls. All right, here we go.
Oh, look at Carson's.
I can't tell.
Okay, Derek's looks like a 7. Carson's, Carson's looks like it's a 6. Oh. Carson took it. I was wrong. Carson Cray for the win. She is now moving up against Bridger. All right, guys. So we now have the winners going against 6. Those who are going against 6th place right now.
So Carson moves on.
Carson moves on and will be shooting against Bridger. And it is not Tiny Dancer. I keep saying the wrong thing. Scott was right. It was the new Little D, Derek Connolly, who was out in the first round of the finals. But good job, Derek. It was great having you here again. There are so many Dereks. You were right. You missed it. I said you were right. That it is not Tiny Dancer. It is Little D, the new Little D.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Did we figure out yet? So
no, we don't know.
Whenever I see him step up. Looks like Matthew must have moved. No, Matthew. Yeah, Matthew must have moved on. Fleetwood.
Okay.
Because I see him holding a bow.
Yeah, but which bow?
It's bare bow still.
Question. It's still bare bow? Okay. So it kind of looks like a, I don't know, almost like a football thing. We got lines and circles going and arrows and T, but that's not for a touchdown or anything. That's for a tie. And oh, my goodness.
So I think actually we did get everybody.
Not me.
The only ones I don't have is the...
I don't have bow hunter freestyle. Who went? Liz or Ryan? Who's moving on? Liz is moving on?
Liz moved on.
All right. Poor Ryan. Bye, Ryan. Thanks for being here with us. And then who got it? Jean or...
So Jean did not walk up. So that tells me...
Because that was on 5. All right. That answers that question.
Why don't you go ahead and say who won?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to butcher this man's name, but I also have announced for swim meet. So, Apurv Singh.
Apurv. So actually, you don't even have his whole last name because it cut it off.
No, I looked at it. Look on the other list. I went
is that
through.
Right?
See what I did? I went through and looked.
Oh, you fixed them. Okay, good.
On my sheet.
Good job.
Because I knew this was going to come up.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, we have moved on into the second round of finals for this morning. We now have the winner of 8 and 7 going against 6. If there is an open spot, that is because these folks have a bye. And unlike USA Archery, here at Scott's Game, in Scott's Game, he changed the rules, and you do not get to shoot during a bye.
That's right.
Unless you go to one of the other 2 ranges here in the shop.
Interesting. Out of the 5 matches that were shot, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
1,
what?
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there was only 6 matches going at that time because of the buys. Okay, 5 of them, 8th place won.
I'm seeing
They
1,
moved
2, 3, 4. Where do you get the 5th one?
Adam Shackelford, right here.
Oh, he was over here. All right. Oh, sweet. Even though it's hard, though, because then I'm like, oh, the other ones.
Right.
I'm like, oh, poor Madison.
Moving on to the next round. The unique piece of this is that it's 17 and under. So if you're 17 years old, you get to shoot in this division. And that goes all the way down to whatever age. And so we
Right.
have 12-year-olds in here shooting, and I think that's pretty cool because
That is very cool.
that is, how do these kids get better? They shoot against the best, even if
We've
they
got-
have to shoot up.
And like you're talking about in this 17U, if you look down there at Bale 3, we have 2 of Texas Archery's own archers down there, Adam Shackelford and Andrew Z,
Yep.
shooting against each other. So Texas Archery will move on to the next round. But which young man will it be? 2 great kiddos down there. I may be a little partial, I may be a little biased, but I do believe that Texas Archery produces some of the best archers, some great kids.
I believe as a whole, we definitely put together a lot of good archers
We
in the state of Texas.
Yes, and we expect a lot of our archers. That doesn't come with just the shooting. It comes with how they act and how, things go, and we work on that. And that's not something that automatically comes along, especially for girls.
Yep.
Because I have a girl archer, as we all know. And we just did a podcast on, when your archer acts a fool. That's not what it was. But anyway, that's what it should have been named.
Right. I had to be so political there when I was trying to type it.
Did you?
Yeah. My first impression was when parent wants to kill child.
No, we can't do that. I'm a school teacher.
I'm just telling you.
and they
That was
might
the
have
first
frowned-
thing that popped into my head.
They might have frowned upon that
You know,
one.
I've made 4 of you. They all look alike. I can make another.
No. Oh my gosh. I am actually trying to look up right now to see what you named that one. I'm looking through here. I'm laughing at ourselves.
Yeah.
The face that I made, the screen capture that you got there.
Go
was,
to Apple Podcast. You'll see it
Well, I'm already halfway through this. Why would I want to change now?
because you
My archer pushed all my buttons and then some.
and then some.
Walk away.
It was a little bit of a challenge to come up with the right words for that.
It was kind of wordy for a
Yeah.
title, but yeah, you guys, it's called My Archer Pushed All My Buttons, and it is part of raising an archer. Just because we do this podcast and we do live streaming, it does not mean that we don't struggle. And that's part of why we do this, is because we want to let you in on our struggles. We're real when
Yeah.
we do these. We're real people, and we try to bring it to you in a way that you might relate to it, and maybe some things that you go through. If I go through it, then there's a good possibility that somebody else is going through it too.
Very good possibility.
And it's some things that, whenever I go through it, I either talk to Scott or Amy. Sometimes I bypass Scott and go to Amy.
Yeah.
He's like, "What? You went to my wife? You didn't even talk to me?" No, it required your wife. So, yeah, and we are like a family. So if you guys are going through something and you want a different take on it, or maybe see if we've gone through it, message us, email us, send us a message on Facebook.
I can tell you with that podcast that she's talking about, when it happened, I was talking to Amy, my wife, and I said, I told her about it, and she's like, you know what, that would be a great podcast. And I'm like, oh, I don't think Wendy's going to be excited
and I was
about
like,
that.
no, let's do it.
Yeah, she was. She was like, yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I was very sensitive, though. I'm like, no, like, Amy said this might be a good idea.
But that's the whole reason we started doing the podcast, is to help others.
Yeah.
And if we're not real and we don't put things out there that we've gone through, then we're not really doing the right thing.
All right, we have a tie match on the open class. We have a tie match on the bare bow. We have a 1 point with the youth open.
Yes.
There is a
These
it's tight.
folks are bringing it this morning.
Recurve, 2 points. Very close matches.
So Carson and Bridger down here on bell 8 with the tie so far.
That's 34 out of 35. So I mean, that's
Right.
good points.
That's what I said. They are bringing it.
There's Elise. So that's Elise, and that's Alexander shooting against Elise. As you can see, these classes are open classes, so male and female are competing together. It was very encouraging to see how many women actually made it into the barebow women. That was super awesome. We've got Cindy Chaka.
She's got an O at the end of her name. Look, you got me right. Go, Chaco.
Chaco. I like Chaka. Chaka.
And is it even Chaco? It's
probably
CZ.
not. It's probably not.
Maybe we need to do an interview with Cindy.
You know what? We're doing an interview with Cindy because we got to figure out.
She's probably going to say no because you can't say her
She's
name
like,
right.
First of all, my name is Johanna.
Right? No, you didn't even do that right. It's Johanna.
Johanna. I don't know. That felt inappropriate.
Normally it's done like this. Johanna. And y'all can't see my little dance move that goes with it. I don't even know what that is. Is that the Cabbage Patch?
I think so.
Yeah, right. You should know because you know all the dance moves. All right. Then on bale 5, we got a tight one going on there.
So we'll see. I'm excited to see some of these, where they are.
Good grief. We have got less people here this morning than yesterday, and these folks just got loud up in here.
There's a lot of people down there.
There's a lot of people, but I mean, it's still less than what it was.
Yeah.
Got Lizzie.
There is a lot of people here.
Welcome to the party, folks.
That's right. Let's take a look down there and see what we have.
Hey, Scott.
It's going to be.
Yesterday, somebody caught me downstairs. Oh my gosh, Wendy, you've been talking for 3 days.
It was only 2, but you know.
They just don't know me that well.
That's right. 3 days, that's nothing. That's just a warm-up for me.
Could you imagine me on a desert island?
Oh, the poor
the coconut trees.
The trees, you'll be talking
birds.
like, who are you talking to?
The birds would scatter.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy. She'll be a crazy cat lady talking to her cat when she's older.
I want to talk to all the animals. You know, poor little Pixie. You know, I think
Everybody
that's why she likes
will
me.
refer to Steve as the saint.
Not. Oh, man. All right. So we are down here scoring our second end. Ooh. It's going to be a long day, folks. Long day. It's all right. We love what we do. We love what we do. We do what we love. Just like archery, we don't want to do something that is not fun.
Right.
Even though sometimes those fun things are not so fun.
Let's see how we're doing down there. So Alexander, he has taken a 4-point lead over Elise. Adam and Andrew. So Andrew has a 2-point lead. I don't see the name. That's so it's Matthew and Paul. So Matthew has a 3-point lead on the traditional. So then it's barebow on 5. 5, 5, 5. I gotta look that up. I don't know who's on left and right. I'm gonna have to look.
What are you looking at?
Number 5, who's leading by 1?
Lane 5.
I think it's, I'll find out when they step up. Open class, it's tied 66 again. We got a tie game, tie ball game.
Carson is bringing. She is not going to let these guys have it without a fight.
Right? Good
And
job,
I love
Carson.
that. Way to go. Way to go.
Way to go. Last end.
Looks like JC's on the right.
JC, so
JC looks to be ahead with a 1-point lead.
JC is out of STX out in Victoria,
Hawaiian
Texas.
Shirt vibe going on.
He does.
I was like, what? No, he's not wearing that today. That's not him, but I guess it is him.
Boy, the bow hunter, Lizzie, you know, this is her first tournament ever.
And how about that
And
to be in the finals?
She's here in the finals. There were 10 people in there. She took that 8th spot, which was awesome. And then she got a bye in the first round because there was a no-show, and now she's shooting. So she moved up in placement. So she'll finish in 7th if she gets knocked out, or she'll just keep moving on.
Yep, I'd like to see her keep moving on. Wish everybody could keep moving on, but we are not a participation ribbon kind of sport.
We are not.
Sorry.
So we've got a tight match here, several tight matches.
Yeah. Robin Rodriguez says, go JC. Oh, hey, Lisa, been missing you, friend. She says, y'all crack me up. Yeah, we kind of crack ourselves up, too, sometimes. Okay. So little D and big D. I'm sorry, Chris Conte says that they are chiseled in stone. They don't change.
They don't change. So that means Derek Begnode's little D? Is that what that means, Derek? Derek.
Forever.
Derek.
Chris says, woo, let's go.
Let's do this.
He says, go DC. Then it'll be a shoot down. They need to hear it to increase the pressure. Oh, we love bringing the pressure. That's Scott right there.
Absolutely.
Loves bringing the pressure. Look, I mean, Chris must not have anything else going on. Dude, you drinking your coffee this morning and just hanging out with us? We love it. I got my coffee right here. Hang out with us.
I think we're like over 40 people watching right now. That's crazy. But this shoot up is fun.
He says he'll always be little D. I can't wait to tell him that. Good luck, Dean. Shoot
Derek
strong,
Begnode's like,
Dean.
nope. I don't know.
I don't know. You better take that out with Chris.
I think so.
There may be a Facebook fight here in a minute.
Chris better show up here.
Right?
I'll get that on camera.
I just love. You could be Derek and I could be Chris, and we could do this.
That's right. There you go.
He will always be little D.
No, I'm Big D.
That's an awesome voice.
Sorry, Derek. That was messed up.
See, Chris, I gave you a cool voice.
Yeah, Derek, I gave
fierce.
you not a very cool voice. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So awesome. I'm glad I went to the bathroom for that. Oh my, I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so that should have been the last end of this round. Let's see what happens.
Let's say so. Hopefully,
does Carson have it? We didn't even look down there.
Did you text them to make sure that they do update all those scores for us?
So I text our judge down there. I was like, "Hey, can you all leave those scores? We're not that fast, you know.
We're
Scott's
trying.
really old, and
I'm slow.
You know,
I'm slow.
I just talk a lot, so can't see the scores y'all are taking down." And
Man, it is loud in here though, isn't it?
He goes, "How long do I leave them up?" All day. Just leave them up all day.
Just long enough to get a score up there.
I said until the next end goes to score, then they switch it.
All right. It looks like.
Man, well, Carson
did not.
They told her, go back and put your score up.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, Carson's out.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
so that means
Good run,
Bridger
Carson. Bridger
moves
on. Bridger will be going against Brian Paget. We will bring you a live update as to what shoes Brian Paget is wearing today. And folks, they are flip-flops today. Woo woo! Somebody
right.
talked about his
I
Jesus
think-
shoes yesterday.
I think
and
Matthew moves on again. So Matthew
just cut me off. That's
moves
okay.
on. Sorry, he's going to be
Well,
going
we can still
against
do
Andy.
that. All right, I don't know what happened on 7. Oh, Lizzie is out.
7, there's nobody on it yet. We're coming up now, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
Lizzie was just shooting on 7.
I don't know what
Bow
they
Hunter
did.
Freestyle Adult Open. You're not looking at the right one.
Oh, yeah. What number is that?
Helps if you look at the right one.
But what's
So
this
that
one
means
supposed to be?
Daniel is moving on. I don't know. Friend, I am just going one at a time over
Friend.
here. So looks like Andrew took that one.
Andrew moves on.
Andrew is moving on.
Going to go against Aaron Ochoa.
Just stop. And
Alexander moves on for
then they,
recurve.
what happened to leaving the scores up?
That's all right. We'll figure it out. He's got his Jesus shoes on there.
What? Oh, he does?
Brian.
I thought they were flip-flops.
No,
I'm sorry. I
no.
stand corrected.
That's
He
his
is back
Jesus
with those
sandals.
Jesus sandals. They must have worked well yesterday.
Yeah. Moving on. We're making good time. So that now, Olympic recurve. This is where Matthew's going to have some trouble. Matthew's going to have to shoot against Heidi.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
And where are we on?
Okay, so now it is going against 5th.
Who won Barebow? Do we know?
Who won Barebow? You talking about?
JC. Did JC win that one?
Okay, let me get over here. I don't know. They took the scores down before I could get over there.
We'll have to see when they step up.
Yep. I asked our judge, I was like, what happened to scores? He goes, they didn't listen. All right. So we still don't have any plays going on Bell 1 because that will start on the next end because this right now has got the winner going against 6th. So whoever wins in 6th, and they didn't have anybody, they will go against number 5. So that one will start in the next end. Now, recurve 17 and under. Who do we have? We have Ethan Chan
Alexander.
and Alexander.
Let's see. It is Dave Nesbitt.
We've got Andrew going against Aaron.
So it was a perv that won to move on against Dave Nesbitt.
All right, lane or Bell 4. Is that what you just said?
I think I've got everybody. Yep, I think we got everybody.
Okay, Bell 4. We still have Matthew still going.
Matthew is the only one that was in 8th place that continues to move up.
Wow.
Hopefully Hopefully the music's not coming through. You guys can still hear us. We don't want, Facebook or whoever to shut us down because there's
Right.
music in the background.
We do not own the rights to this music.
We do
Maybe
not.
that
There
will
we go.
qualify us right
Yeah.
there. We're still
We
good.
do not own the rights.
Do not want to be in Facebook jail or any kind of jail for that
No,
matter. But
Not at all.
want to say that too. Hey, Kat. Oh, are you and Dakota watching together? Because let's see, Dakota was watching already, and now Kat's watching. So, got our friends watching. The more, the merrier. Join us on Facebook. What else you got over there?
She's at Cat's at. No, I'm at X10 practicing.
Ah, yes. Girl, you're good already. Coach Cat over at X10.
So these open class has not disappointed yet. They have been very
And
tight
some
matches
tight
already.
Scores. Oh, so Matthew
right.
Fleetwood is in both matches right now.
So let's
he
go
has
ahead.
just jumped over to bell 6 to shoot his second bow, which is the recurve. You can see him right there. That is Matthew Fleetwood, who is still in the finals in 2 different divisions. Bare bow, that is not his bare bow right there. That is his recurve, and recurve is his second division. He shot qualifications on one day for one bow, came back the next day for qualifications. I think it was Friday night. He had qualifications, I want to say, with his bare bow, then came back yesterday and had qualifications with that recurve bow right there, that nice Hoyt. All right, so they are going to go down and put up their first scores of their 3 ends. The maximum score is 35. 7 times 5, 35. Hey, Beth. Glad to have you back again from Georgia.
All right, we got a real treat. We have Elise and Ellie that came to join us for an interview.
I think I've had food with them before, both
Have you?
of them.
Go ahead and switch. There we go. Hey, Elise, Ellie. So you guys have. Well, tell us a little about yourself. Your age, what bow you shoot.
You want to go first?
I was like, can they hear us? Was it?
Go ahead, Elise. Tell us what. Tell us your full name. Tell us how old you are, what you shoot, how long you've been shooting, anything like that. Oh, hold on,
Oh,
the mic's
she is
not
very
working.
quiet.
Go ahead and talk. Oh, you know what? We had issues with this yesterday.
Yep.
Let me see what's going on here. Just give me 1 second here.
Well, would you look at that?
Go ahead and talk, Elise.
I'm going to jump in while they're working on that.
All right, let's go ahead and switch back. We'll get this
got-
fixed. Go ahead and
we
go back to
have
the
2
camera.
ties right now, both of them on freestyle compound. We've got Bridger and Mr. Paget down there, both shooting 31s in that end. And then we have Aaron Ochoa and Andrew Z on bells 3A and B, both with 31s.
All right.
Awesome.
I think we've got it now. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right, there we go. Elise, go ahead and say hi.
Hi.
There we go.
Hey,
Hey.
Elise is in the house.
Elise is there. All right, Elise, go ahead and tell us what, give us your name and how old you are and what you're shooting.
I'm Elise Chan. I'm 12, and I'm shooting recurve.
You're shooting Olympic recurve. How long have you been shooting?
I don't remember.
For as long as she can remember. There we go.
We always remember Elise by the cowboy boots that she wears.
Yes, I love it. I can point you out anywhere. It's kind of like me when I have my red judging shoes. Anybody can go, oh, there's Miss Cook. And you with your boots. I look for your boots every single time. I looked for them again yesterday.
So do you have just different sizes that you can, so as you grow, you get new boots?
So I've had these boots for a long time, but I'm starting to grow out of them,
Yeah.
so I'm probably going to get a new pair soon.
There we
Perfect,
go. Now, do you
perfect.
go for the same boot or do you go just whatever you like at that time?
Probably whatever I like at
Okay.
the time.
Changes it. All right, Ellie, tell us name, age, what do you shoot?
I'm Ellie. I'm 12, and I shoot Olympic recurve.
How long have you been shooting?
1 year.
1 year.
Well, you've been shooting longer than that, but this Olympic recurve has just been a year.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can call shooting before that really shooting.
If you go to a national tournament, you've been shooting.
Oh, well, she shot barebow and then 3 weeks later went
That's
to
what
Olympic
I was
recurve.
fixing
So
to well, no.
it's been a little over a year.
I was going to say she shot like 3 months, or not even 3 months, 3 weeks, and then went to nationals.
Yep. Yeah, and then she
With
came
the
back
barebow?
and decided I want to shoot Olympic recurve.
Let's just go ahead. Let's keep going with this. I think I like it.
So do you guys do anything else other than archery?
I do volleyball. That's about it.
What about you, Elise?
I just do like cross country at school.
Oh my goodness,
You
she
run.
runs.
Ooh.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah. The only way I'm
I don't
running
run.
is something's chasing me.
And me, I'm
That's
just going to
it.
throw Scott
She'll
behind
trip me.
Then I'll go.
That's the only way she'll be faster than me.
You're right. I'm not even going to deny it.
Well, girls, did you have fun? This is a little different shoot, a lot like Siwat. But what do you guys think of the format? What do you think? Scoring? Was it fun? Was it challenging?
It was a little challenging, but I had a lot of fun.
What made it challenging?
I feel like just being neck and neck.
Oh, yeah, the
It was
challenge.
fun, though. I liked
Good.
it. Like, it's
Yeah.
funner being neck and neck and not knowing what's going to happen next
Yeah.
than, like, being
Yeah.
ahead of everybody or behind everybody.
Yeah. It looks like you guys were having fun down there.
Well, we've had fun too, Scott.
Yeah, we have had fun. Well, thank you, girls, for joining. We're going to go ahead and get back to the action. They're going to be scoring here the second round. And let's go ahead and zoom out so everybody can kind of see the scores.
I want to say, ladies, not only do we have fun doing this, but I have a lot of fun watching you girls shoot. You are, just, and seeing the friendship that you have formed is awesome too. I know the last time that we were all together, we were eating at Buffalo Wild Wings in where were we? Iowa. We were in Iowa eating at Buffalo Wild Wings. And so I think there was 3 families there eating together, and that's what archery is all about, these friendships and family. And of course, we want to do well too, but seeing how far you girls have come is just a treat. It is a real treat. Thanks for joining and taking a few minutes to chat with us.
Yeah, and I know Ellie, we had her signed up at 9 yesterday morning, and then when she found out that Elise was
She's
shooting
like,
at
"No,
6,
I wanna-"
she's like, no, I was like, you want to be there all day? She's like, yep. I
Yep.
want to shoot with Elise.
Whatever it takes to shoot with Elise,
That's
let's
right.
just do it.
That's right. She wanted to shoot with Elise.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So thank you, girls, for joining us, and good luck in your next tournament.
Yep. Bye. All right, we've got Mr. Fleetwood right there.
He's just rolling.
I'm telling you, that man's got to be tired right there. I mean,
Yeah,
'cause
this he just shot Olympic, and now he's shooting.
No, he's shooting
I'm sorry,
Olympic
shooting
now.
Olympic right now.
Oh, Scott, get with it. So he keeps bouncing back. And you did say that they were side by side, but no, they're lanes 4 and 7 that he's in now.
I didn't. If I said side by side, I wasn't meaning that.
But look there, he still got it done with about 15 seconds.
Plenty of time.
He shot
I heard
2
him.
different bows.
I heard him talking to. I don't know if it was his wife, girlfriend, whoever.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But he was just like, I think I'm going to do both.
See, I would have smacked you. I would have been like, are you stupid? What do you think about?
Yeah, really? You're going to do both?
Who
Well,
are
I
you?
think it's a
Who
little
do you
too late.
you
I
are?
think if he
Jeff danced around the line.
nice. He said that he's
Our
been doing
judges.
a few little moves. Here, we'll get to see it again. Oh yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
look
Oh,
there.
you know what? They're just not stepping over that line.
Right.
It was close.
They're going
It was close.
around the line.
Because Wendy made fun of them.
I didn't make fun of them. I pointed it out. So, hey, Scott,
Hey, Wendy.
where could we be at right now?
We could be at church, but we're not. We're here.
Because everybody knows we need our Jesus, that's for sure.
Maybe you. Maybe you.
All right. I was the only adult in the room yesterday.
That was true. That
and
was true.
Friday night, I was the adult out of the two of us. Oh my gosh. No, we could be at 70. We could be we won't be because nobody had 35, but we could be at
Could be at 70.
Could have been at 70.
She's talking about the points. She's trying to act all smart right now because she didn't seem so smart
you
the other
get
day.
It right. I am smart. I had a moment.
In a moment. If you shoot 5 sevens, that equals 28 points.
Good morning, Mr. Larry. Do you hear how he
She's
is
trying to-
treating me this morning? Mr. Larry says, "Good luck, everyone." I might need some
Check
of
out
that
the dog
look, too.
down there on the floor.
He has been awesome.
Such a good dog.
He is so friendly, and I mean, that's like an emotional support dog here.
Right.
You know, everyone go. If you're gonna have a bad end, just go over there and pet the dog, because it's all gonna be all right then.
All going to be good.
Every little thing's gonna be all right.
Okay. We ended up not bringing
Aw.
our dog because she's a little bit of
Oh,
a...
really?
She's a puppy. She's a mess.
After getting home yesterday, and she just totally emptied her bladder everywhere.
Like, really? You couldn't have done that outside while we were out
Poor
there?
thing was so excited to be home and see the other dogs.
Yeah. All right, last scoring end. So if you're just
Ooh-wee.
joining, it's a shoot up, meaning if you were in 7th and 8th place, you would shoot against each other. Whoever wins shoots against 6. Whoever wins shoots against 5, so on and so on. And then, and I guess where are we? We are on the 5th. You know, 5th is shooting against the winner of the other ones right now.
It's looking right now like Ethan is going to move up and shoot against Micah. That one is,
Yeah. Ethan's looking strong.
yep, that's going to be a 8-point lead right there. That'd be, things would have to go really wrong for Ethan right now.
Andrew and Aaron. It looks like Andrew is up by 4, which is a good amount. But
It is. But
man,
when you're
you
shooting
shoot
at
two,
sevens,
shoot 2 5s, you
and
just give up
somebody
4
shoots-
points.
Yeah, and especially with somebody else shooting 7s.
Yeah.
You just never
4 points is
know.
not as big a deal in this
Now, Bale 4, that was tight.
competition. Yeah.
And again, we're looking at Mr. Fleetwood right there that's shooting 2 different, and he is down by 1 point in this one. But in his recurve, look at on Bell 6.
We'll see. He's got 1 point to make up, and he may have made it up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, doggy.
Let's see. So Andy needs a good shot right here. I know we're not on them right now, but we're kind of looking down there. Looks like unofficially Matthew Fleetwood moves on to the next round on Barebow. He ran over to recurve. He's leading right now on recurve by 7 points.
Yeah, you never know. We can see it, and it may be a liner, or, you know, anything can happen from where we are, and to be about 50 yards away from these. But when
Yeah.
you got shots like that, thank you, ladies, to be able to see. Look at that micro in the center there. That looks like that would be a 7.
It does look like Andrew will move on. So Matthew.
I mean,
so
this music
there's
is so loud in here, but they asked for it to be turned up.
They did. They kept saying up, up,
I
up.
feel like I am at the club. It's been it's been a hot minute since I've been to the club, but
All right.
you all right there?
Smooth.
Right?
Speak. I'm feeling a little verklempt. Speak amongst yourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and say Ethan
this
moves
one
on
to
for
6.
we're going to go ahead and make an executive decision here. Ethan moves on.
If we need to change it, we will.
Yep.
Because that's just how we roll.
Matthew's ahead by 8, so we're going to go ahead and say that he won, but we can change that if we have to.
Yup.
We'll be going against Dave Nesbitt. I think it's going to be tight with Andy and on Barebow. On Trad. So we're gonna wait on that one. I I don't know on bow hunter yet where we are.
Do you even know where you are?
No, no.
It is day 3. I think my name is Wendy here at Texas Archery.
I think.
Wow.
I think Andrew Z moves on as
He said,
well.
hold the line, hold the line. What's going on?
All right, they're just saying, hey, give the judges a round of applause.
We
do.
appreciate them so much.
They've been here all weekend.
Yep. Jeff's
with
been
us.
here all weekend. Laura's been here all day yesterday and then again today.
Really good stuff.
Oh,
Oh
he's
yeah.
talking about you.
Yeah. I'm waving to the crowd. I am just that awesome. Thank you, everybody. Keep it going.
His head
Keep it
just
going.
got-
Yep, we need a little louder.
He's not going to be able to leave the building now.
Yeah. I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I'm kind of a big deal. We tell that
funny.
story. I'll tell the story real quick. So we were at Joad Nationals.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Indoor.
my wife's there, and she doesn't come to a lot of tournaments, but she came because Ellie was shooting, and so it was just good it was easy for all of us to come. And we're at the end, and I have a kid come up and he says, hey, can you sign my scorecard for a pin? I was like, you know what? If I don't have to sign it unless it's a bronze, silver, or gold Olympian pin. And he's like, well, my coach said you had to sign it. So I'm like, fine. So I sign it. Next kid comes up. I give him the same spill. I'm like, I don't need to sign it. It just, you should be able to get your pin because you can just show the coach. And he's like, no, coach said sign it. So I sign it. I look up. There's a line of about 8 kids.
Now let me tell the
And
other
hold
part
on. So I sign all of them, and then I turn to Amy and I say, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of a big deal here. And she could not roll her eyes more.
And the funny part of this is that Sean and I were also judging that tournament.
And nobody went to them because they all come to me.
They all kept coming to us, and Sean and I refused to sign it because we didn't sign it. We're like, no, you're good. We don't need to sign it. But my coach said, nope, tell your coach that
So
you
I
have
sign
to.
it.
So they kept going.
They caught me at a point of weakness.
All right, it looks like Mr. Paget is out. Jesus Shoes is out. So
All right, Deaton Bridger moves
Yep.
on. Now Logan Hamilton, he'll be shooting against.
got Ralph Ray. You're the bee's knees, my man. Okay. We've got people replying
So
to each other.
Matthew on traditional. Matthew Fleetwood moves on. Olympic recurve. Matthew Fleetwood moves on. Under 17U, Ethan Chan moves on, and he'll be shooting against Micah Z.
So some of these people are not even changing their flip cards without. Oh my word!
I think Dave Nesbitt. I think a perv has moved on and will be going against Richard Hall.
Aren't you happy because you just keep saying that name? I don't know. At this point, I kind of give up on scores
Yeah, we're just going to kind of eyeball it and try to figure it out as we go.
until they get up on the line. The flip charts were good in the beginning, but now I don't know that they're even worth it.
Right. Well, no, at the end, yes. We know when they're close. We just don't know what happens at the end.
Yeah, but it doesn't do any
for-
good when they're close. We're like, well, we think this person's going to win, but, you know.
Matthew Fleetwood moves on. I got that marked. Fourth. Richard Hall. So we don't know on bow hunter freestyle who moved on. And Andrew Z moved on. So it's just right now it's bow hunter freestyle is the only one that we don't know is moving on. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it is loud
Oh my
in here.
gosh, I'm telling you, like at the bar or something.
Yeah,
Did you start
there's-
serving stuff?
There
down
are
here
a lot
or
of people in here
what?
still. You can kind of see the crowd in the back. That's a lot for here. We got a lot of people all sitting around, sitting up top.
That's for me. Julia just brought it up. So my husband brought some sweet tea for me. Actually, if I know him, he did get half and half sweet and half unsweet.
That's lame.
Well, I try to do a little bit better.
Guess
and
I'm,
you know, McDonald's.
No, I'm
puts a
saying,
whole
why
lot
didn't
of-
I get a tea?
Oh, well,
I got a bone to
because
pick.
you're not married to it.
I got a bone to pick with
He
him.
brings you Vaseline.
No, he brings it to you.
Yeah, that's right.
He brings it to you.
But he thought it was because it was me that requested.
I don't even understand.
I didn't understand what I got.
None of us
A
understood.
Gatorade and a
Like, are you
vat
kidding
of
me?
Vaseline. I was like, who did this and why?
All right, there are a lot of people. We're pushing 50 people watching right now between all the different formats. There's Facebook, there's YouTube, and I can glance out there and see everybody that's watching. Amazing that we have almost 50 people watching right now.
Did you call all your family and friends?
I did. That's all. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody that I know. The other half is here.
Hey, Joe. Good morning. Missing you, my friend. Now, Stacy, I thought she was here, but it says that she's watching. Maybe she's not here. Where you at, Stacy?
Who's shooting against Andrew? Is that?
Hey, y'all.
That's.
Against Andrew, where
Oh,
you at?
that's Levi.
That's Levi. I knew that kid, but I was like,
Yeah. Class. Which one? Where's Bow Hunter? Why is there no one on Bow Hunter shooting right now? There must have been a no-show, maybe?
on one, it should have been Levi Whitaker against Jacqueline.
On Bale 7. There's nobody there.
We'll look at Bell 1. Nobody there. Did Bow Hunter just decide not to shoot at all?
Yeah, Bow Hunter should be shooting right now.
In
Levi,
both.
Levi Whitaker and
against
Jacqueline.
There's Jacqueline right up here.
Why are you guys not shooting?
Levi Whitaker is not here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So she's got a bye. Levi is not here, so Jacqueline will end up going against Dean.
Can you find out what's going on
in
with
the
Bow
next
Hunter?
And we're looking at Bell 7. And this guy didn't show up, so.
So Don Kyle did not show up. Where's Don? I'm surprised Don's
Right?
not here.
I mean, he's one of our Facebook stars.
I know.
That didn't sound right, but anyway.
So that means Daniel moves on to the next round. Go ahead and get all this documented so we can keep up.
Documented.
Documented. However, when we were
Nevertheless.
we were trying to do
Oh
a
my
little
gosh, that was so
a little
funny.
commercial when we first did our podcast because we didn't
How
know
many
what we were
times
doing.
did it take to do that?
It was probably 60
It
sometimes.
wasn't even a. It was an intro.
Yeah, it was just
wasn't
an intro. Yeah, it
even-
wasn't even a commercial. It was just
Oh
an
my
intro.
gosh.
And then
Thought
and
we
we
were
kept doing it over and
never
over.
gonna get that
We
done.
finally were like, we nailed it. We call Amy in and she listens to it. She's like,
No.
it's good. Like that's how she
Yeah,
said it.
yeah.
Like
No, she said it's okay.
it's okay. And I was like, well, we don't want okay.
You were so offended, and I was like, I wouldn't even look at her. Like,
And then
just
and then
look
and then
away.
it turns out it was Wendy that was the problem, not me.
Hi,
she's-
I'm the problem. It's
She's
me.
like, I mean, really, who uses the word however
I use
when
it
they're not
all the
writing
time.
it? When they're not writing it.
But I did write it, and then I read it.
She read it, and they were like, "Yeah, that's." And so we had to redo it, and then she had to say it without using the word however.
Oh, so hard, so difficult.
When we get to the finals, we're gonna have live scoring on the screen, so you guys are gonna see arrow by arrow. Well, of what we think it might be.
I was fixing to say it's 7 asterisks.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Check out those shoes back there.
Which ones?
Is that Rebstock shoes? Has Rebstock got archery shoes?
Where is Rebstock?
Look right there. Isn't that him? I'm trying to see behind Logan Hill. It is Reb Stein. Look, you got the
Oh, he
whole
does.
thing.
He does have
Check
archery
him
shoes
out.
on. Look
He's
at that.
looking spiffy in his. Why do I have a shoe thing, I guess, because
A shoe fetish?
I wouldn't call it that, no, because I don't have a whole lot of shoes. I don't have a shoe closet. But last night, would you quit looking at my feet,
I'm just looking.
my pretty feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking to see what shoes you had on. Nope, the same ones.
They're not. I had black ones yesterday, and they had they were strappies.
Ah.
Yep. And they had jewels on them. These have jewels on them too.
Bling. A little bit of bling.
Yep.
Hey,
They're
let's go
down
ahead and switch the camera to the archers.
Their scores.
There
as
we go.
they-
There we go. Well, we can see what's
Man,
going
what we
on.
got going on down here on 8? They are checking it out. They are just not. They're not going to give each other any points.
No. We're at this point.
Huh. I bet you there's some smack. No, do that. My arrow is a 7. You better watch what you write. Oh, look, calling for the judge on bell 8. Logan says,
So-
no, you need to come check this out right here.
What happens after this? So we'll have whoever wins this one moves on to the last round of this session, because whoever wins that next one moves onto the big stage, and that's going to take a little bit. There's going to be some work to be done.
Oh my gosh, I'm already sweating thinking
I'm
about
already.
it.
I've
I think I might
overdoing
have to
it.
go to the bathroom
I'm
during
way
that.
overdoing it. But you know what? It's all good. All good.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous after your little addition last night.
My laser light show. I took the
Yeah.
blinking away.
Okay. Well, even the bright one that's selling with all the different shapes.
Don't stare at it. It's not flashing in the whole place. It's just on the ground.
But if you've got peripheral vision,
But it's so far away from the shooters, they're not going to be able to see it over there. But if you're standing there and looking down, maybe.
gotta walk over there. Don't look back.
Well, we'll test the view because I want to make sure our video is as clear as possible. And if the lighting is not great, then I'm going to leave.
We didn't even test that. You've never.
I was so tired.
Well, I'm not even talking about last night.
I'm so tired.
I was like, what are we doing? We're putting up lights now? Because you text me. When did you text me this week and say, hey.
No, they just came in yesterday.
Oh, okay.
All right. Of course, we have a tight match on the
Wow.
freestyle. We have a
Tight
tight match on the
freestyle.
Olympic recurve. We have a tight match on
Holy.
open class youth.
Look at the recurve on youth.
Is that Olympic? Who's on?
Who's on first?
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
Okay.
Oh, I see what's
Bell.
going on. I'm like, why is there someone short on 6? It's because Fleetwood is shooting both divisions.
Yeah. He's having to go back and forth.
He's on
between
fire
lane
on Barebow
4
right
and
now.
6.
Like he's ahead by 5 points coming into this this round, and this is where people get on a roll, you know. We've got 1 point difference between the Youth Open. Deaton Bridger and Logan Hamilton tied at 33.
Okay, so I don't even know how to trust you with names. I got to look at the back of his shirt. What does the back of his shirt say? Does it say Bridger or does it say Deaton? You've got my binos over there.
Bridger Deaton.
Okay, because you call him
Deaton Bridger.
Deaton Bridger.
It's Bridger Deaton, sorry. You know, I screwed his name up. Bridger Deaton. Sorry, Bridger. I don't know why I keep doing that.
And it's something different all the time. So I caught myself yesterday.
Okay,
I
we
was
got
like, I don't
Hamilton
even-
Logan here at full draw.
Seriously, across the board.
I'll
We
just-
are going to rename you as you shoot.
That's right. Absolutely.
Does not matter what your birth name is. So Hamilton Logan is out of A&M. He is shoots for A&M. Oh man.
Logan is a junior
Is
at
he a
Texas A&M.
junior? Wow. Doesn't seem. I remember when he first went there. Does not seem like it's been that long.
I know. Time flies.
I mean, I was thinking a sophomore, but
Looks like he has, man, it's hard to tell.
I know. I was trying to look too. I can see 2 7s. That one is definitely is 2 6s. Just not real sure. Oh, man, I'm not sure on that bottom left.
I think it's in.
I do too. I think it's in.
I think that middle one
he's
is
got
a
3
6.
7s.
Yep, I think so. Scroll to the right
A
for
6.
us.
And
There,
that's a 7.
Scroll to the right for us.
No doubt on that one.
Your other right.
Yeah, the other way.
The other way.
There
you go.
That right there is 2 7s, 2 6s for
Yep.
sure.
So there may be,
Waiting on
let's
that
see what he
last
has
arrow
here.
to
Maybe a 1-point lead.
Fly right
Yep.
there. It's a 7.
So Logan will have a 1-point lead unofficially going into the last round.
You sure on that one? I think it's the other way around.
That was Deaton that shot last.
Yeah.
He had 2 6s. And Hamilton
and 3
had
5s. I mean 3 7s.
Yeah, but Hamilton had 4 7s and 1 6.
I don't remember.
Well, I could be wrong.
Could you?
It's happened before.
Once or twice, huh?
Yeah, ever so often it happens.
We've got Mr. Fleetwood who has switched over to the recurve. Bell 6.
We got to do the full time on
Right.
this one because we've got got somebody shooting 2 different divisions.
Right.
Matthew
So he's
Fleetwood.
he has his partner, because we don't know if that's fiance, girlfriend, wife, coach, you know.
Right.
But anyway, she's going down and scoring and pulling. She is his arrow agent on Bell 5 while he is Bell 4 while he is over at Bell 6
Yep.
because he doesn't want Mr. Nesbitt. No,
Mr. Nesbitt.
taking care of that. Oh,
All right. Yeah, we're just moving right along.
Nope.
It's going to be a tight schedule, though, because it'll give us about 45 minutes maybe to get everything ready to go.
Yep. No rest for the weary.
You ready, Jacqueline? Jacqueline's sitting here. You getting stressed? She's just a little bit.
Little,
she says, like, just a little
just
stressed.
a little.
Nothing like being prepared to shoot, and then the other person doesn't show up. It's like, oh, and I got to think about it even longer.
Like I was warmed up and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you were correct, Scott. Go ahead and write that down, folks.
Could you zoom in on that? I just wanted to see far right.
Hamilton Logan
What
is
ha-
ahead by 1 point.
I think Logan is ahead by 1 point.
Oh, look there. You got his
Oh,
name
no.
right.
Was it the other way around? No, I was right. That's right. It's 67-66 coming into the last scoring end.
Oh, and then number 6, it looks like Mr. Nesbitt got him by 1 point. I don't know what's going on Bell 5. They didn't change his scorecard, his flip chart. Looks like same thing on 4. And USA.
No, those are bare bows. They
Those
just may be
are-
lower scores.
All right.
Calling them out like that, really, Wendy?
Well, I'm just looking at a 33,
Yeah,
15,
bare bow.
15,
Bare
or
bow.
maybe, I don't know.
Well,
All
we
right.
have Olympic
Oh, look at that on
17U.
2. Bell
So
2.
let's highlight Bale 2 on this
Tied
one. So we
score
have
between these gentlemen.
we have a tie score on the
Ethan
17U
Chan and
recurve.
Micah Z.
Yeah. Let's just keep it right about there. Zoom in just a little more, just a little more. Let's get their targets. We know they're tied
A little
at 55.
clearer.
Yeah. Just go down just a hair. All right. And let's go ahead and flip on the archers and do. Let's flip a
Picture in
camera to the
picture.
archer. Do picture in picture for us.
They're like, what else do you want?
Do picture in picture for the archers.
Bell 3 is a tight match, 64-62.
Just do on the targets for us for the
Andrew
recurve.
and
So Bell
Levi.
2. Let's see Bell 2 real quick. There we go. Get that camera right for us. There we go. So fix that camera up there. There you go. Thank you. Perfect. We got Micah Z shooting on the single spot. Ethan's shooting on the 5 spot, so you can kind of tell there who's who. Looks like a good shot. go ahead and switch back to the targets for us. There we go. So it looks like we have a 6.5 for Micah. We have a 7.5 for Ethan, another 7 for Ethan. Micah's taking a breather right now. He's not at full, he's just, he's waiting.
just chilling.
Yep. Now, Micah's at full draw. Ethan with another good shot.
Phenomenal archers right here.
Let's flip back to the target so that we can see, get a better look. Is that, I can't tell, is that one a 4? For that one may be a 4 on the left side. Ethan had another 7. Ethan shoots a 6. That's maybe a 5. That looks like nope, that's a 6. So unofficially, it looks like Ethan will move on that one. Ethan Chan. Ethan's going to have to go against Madeline Yee, and she is a very good shooter.
And I think what has happened on Micah's is there was some deflection going on, because even with this last one, he tried to just thread it. I saw arrows move as that arrow landed.
Yeah.
And that's the issue with the single spots, is that if you shoot close groups, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. And there was another 4 for Micah. So that does hand that to Ethan. Ethan will be moving on.
The open class with Logan and Bridger.
What's his name?
Bridger, I got it now.
You got it
Bridger
now? You sure?
is it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight one as well. Olympic recurve is going to be tight. What else? Oh, the open class 17U is going to be tight as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be really tight. Just looking at the scores down there, there may be Levi might have come back on this one. It might be Levi may have tied this one or even taken the lead.
Oh no.
I think he's got it. I think he may. It's super close. Flip to the right for us real quick. Go to the right real quick on that camera. Well, never mind. We'll just go to this one. We'll just go to that screen. I was going to take a look at Micah or Andrew and Levi's target real quick and see. And this is what's really cool about this tournament is you can make up 2 points when you're.
Look, Fleetwood just totally wiped out the screen. He didn't even update it for the end. He just totally went from 40 whatever to nothing. We really need those flip cards
to know who wins.
Yeah.
We'll have to just wait and see what they say.
Look, Jeff told him, dude, we need those.
We got to be able to see who won.
Thank you, Jeff. Oh, looky there. 67. What do we got?
So that's why. So,
all right.
So, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
And that would have been recurve, right?
Yes, that is recurve.
It's confusing when both of them are shooting 2 different divisions.
So that will be Mr. Nesbitt there. And I don't know. That's what is that? 02 is that? I don't know what's going on down there on 8. It scores a little different. And don't know what happened.
95. It is tied.
95. All right, and it looked like Ethan. We knew that one on 2.
Ethan moves on. I'm not sure who won with Matthew. It looks like Matthew moves on again. Matthew Fleetwood moves on. Wow, he's just rolling.
Trad.
He's gone from 8th. Now he's shooting 3rd and 4th place.
Right. Okay.
Who won over there? Was it?
Jacqueline.
Oh,
and Dean are
Deaton.
coming
Deaton
up.
wins.
Does he?
Deaton.
Because I can't tell
Yep,
with 02 or a
they
O.
just
what
they
is
just
that?
did the
Okay, the hand
the
signals.
hand signal,
All right.
and we'll get you. an
Andrew
update.
won by sevens.
Andrew won it.
Andrew won by sevens. I just got the text.
All right. Wow. That was our first tiebreaker that went to sevens. Andrew against Julia.
Yep.
We would love to have shoot-offs on every one of those, but there's a time constraint.
Yep. We've been here late the last
So who
two
won
nights.
on barebow? Do we know?
Barebow was
We're going to have to see who it was. It was Richard or a perv. We'll know.
it's one of them, right?
Yeah. Whenever they step up. So this will be the last match before we go into the finals. So I'm considering all of this is the semifinals. Our lucky dog is really what it is. Who is going to get into the potential money? That's why eighth can make it all the way. All right, so this determines who is going to be shooting on the big stage.
All right. So on bell one, we've got Jacqueline Fenwick, who has been one of our camera ladies the whole weekend, going
Okay, so
against
Richard did
Dean
win.
Rosas. On bell two, we have Ethan Chan going against Madeline Yee. On bell three, we have Andrew Z going against good friend Julia Cook. On bell four, we have Matthew Fleetwood, as we said, came up from 8th all the way shooting against Sherry Kessler, who is in 3rd.
See if you can zoom out on the target one so you can see everybody on the line. Or just scroll down so you can see everybody.
So on bell 5,
There you go. You can kind of see the
we have
archers there.
Darren. And who's shooting against Darren right now? Is it Richard or JC? I can't.
It's Richard.
Richard Hall is going against Darren Moore.
Morse.
Lane 6. Where do you have Darren Morse? Richard Hall, Darren Morse. I don't know what I said. I'm getting the Scott Booth syndrome.
That's right.
On lane 6, we've got Dave Nesbitt, a local, going against Michael Honacki, fairly local.
Out of Bryan College Station.
Yep.
Runs a club up there at Live Oak.
Live Oak. Who's that in 7? We've got Craig Cato and who made it up? Can you see the shirt?
Craig Cato.
On 7, is that Daniel Shadowins?
That's Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel moved on.
I knew it wasn't Don because Don didn't show.
I'm surprised Don didn't show.
I'm kind of worried if anybody could reach out to him to see.
Totally expected to see him this morning.
Yeah, I did too. So then we've got Bridger Deaton along with Zachary Rebstock, who is a tech here at Texas Archery.
Those guys put up 34, 35, both of them on the open class. Be some good shooting this afternoon.
Yep. One of our judges was like, hey, I'm signaling down there. I'm like, yeah, y'all are probably signaling when we're righty.
Yeah. We're trying. We're trying.
So I don't know if anybody can see, but our sheets right here that we are, marking and everything. So we've got all kinds of craziness going on our sheets over here, and we're trying to write. They're trying to signal down there, but we're trying to get it all done and get you as much information as we can. All right, we are back on the archers. All right, this is their first scoring end. This will tell who goes into the money matches. So we've got 3 scoring ends before the money matches. 1 is done, 2 to go. Zach checking out Bridger's target. Make sure you score those right. Mr. Stonebreaker down there checking out his competition. Seems like that would be a little illegal to have heckling and intimidating your next competition. All right, somebody did check in on Don. Oh, it says Don is busy with other stuff today. He is not shooting. Thanks, Joe. That makes us not so worried because that's just not like him. Kind of figured he would have said something, so it made it kind of bothersome that maybe there was an emergency that happened. And again, you've heard us say time and time, you've heard me say it multiple times this weekend, that it is an archery family, it's an archery community. So when someone is not here, we worry about them. It's not like, oh, he didn't show. Well, no, it's not that way. All right, looky there at bell 8. Again, we have a tie on bell 8. We've got ties on 7 and 8 for the moment. So our open class, our freestyle adult is tied at 35. Folks, that is the maximum amount of points that you can get is 35. Then when we also look at the bow hunter freestyle adult class, that is tied as well with 27 with Daniel Shadowins and Craig Cato. We're going into our second scoring in now. You know, we've thanked a lot of people, but who we have not thanked yet is Amy Booth and Molly Booth, who have had T-shirts up here, mugs and tumblers. They are also handling the raffle that we have going on for the custom handmade arm guard, which is a beautiful thing if you have not looked at it, if you have not seen it. Also has a place for your knife, braided edges, leather braided edges. Raffle tickets for that is only $5 a piece. And I'm pretty sure if you called the shop here at Texas Archery, they could take a card for you for $5 a piece. Heck, just start on a 20. That'll work. What that does is that helps the Texas Archery Joad kids get to different tournaments.
All right, I'm back. How's it going down
Well,
there?
isn't that special?
So bare bow,
Look over here at 7 and 8.
1817.
Look at 7 and 8.
7 and 8. Ooh.
Ooh.
Bow hunter.
Right?
Open class, 35-35.
Yeah.
There's some good matches down there. 7-6-6.
7.
Yeah, rev stock
Zach.
with 3 7s.
He's throwing down. He's like, come on, bring it.
Bridger looks like maybe 2 6s.
Yeah, he's making all kinds of adjustments over there. He shook his head a little bit.
Bridger, he's a very good shooter as well out of San Antonio area. Bernie. And he's come to several of our shoots now.
Yes, he has.
What's really cool is we have archers. Next time when I do registration, I'm going to make sure I'm going to ask for their city because when we talk to people, we're like, hey, we haven't seen you around, so who are you from?
Right,
They're
where
like,
are you
well, we're
from,
from
friend?
San Antonio, we're from Austin, we're from Dallas. So we've had people from all over the valley. You know, we have a lot of archers that have traveled to come shoot this thing. A lot of fun. Love that they're coming and being a part of this.
Absolutely. Ethan Chan with his signature pineapple hat. He wears that everywhere.
He does.
All the tournaments.
No boots, though.
No boots? What's up with that? Maybe
Tennis
he
shoes.
outgrew his.
He outgrew his. I guarantee you.
I was like, oh,
the
wait a
kid has
minute.
grown so much
Yes,
over the
he
last year.
has. All these kids have.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I remember when they were little.
That's the bow hunter one right there.
Julia got a 4. Well, that takes her out.
Who's that?
Julia.
Oh, that was Julia's?
Yep. But see, that's what I've been telling you this week. And
That was a big 4.
that's what I was telling you this
Yeah.
week. I text you and I'm like, something's not right.
We need to check those arrows because I know that there was at least one that was bad that
Well,
we
that
put
one got
away.
shattered the other day here, Friday night.
The bad
so,
one did?
Yep, the bad one did. So it's not it.
No, but I'm just saying those. We need to check all those
All of
arrows.
them. Well, I thought you did the other day.
We did, but those arrows are kind of old. You've gone through a couple seasons with them,
Probably.
and you can shoot the spine out of these.
One arrow at some point was rattling. But I think that was an outdoor arrow though. But I was
I
like,
don't know.
That's not right.
I don't know if it
think
was
an
me.
arrow should.
If an arrow rattles, might be something to be concerned about. I don't know. Just saying.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe. Yeah, so we'll be ending this thing. We're going to give ourselves about 30
go
minutes to
back.
get this thing. Go left.
Back.
Go left. Your other left.
Right here.
Right there. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
We've got a 1 and a miss. That stinks.
That does. That's a 2 probably. It might
You
be
think it
it
might
might
have
be touching
because of where it
because that
is.
line
Yep.
is.
Might be a 2, but that miss. Oh.
Those hurt.
Yeah, it does.
They do hurt. So one of
Oh,
so
Jacqueline's
it's a
got
1
1
point. Zach and Bridger are 1 point apart.
Ooh-wee.
We have Olympic recurve, 1 point difference.
Between Mr. Honecki and Mr. Nesbitt.
Yep. Close match. Jacqueline right there. You can see Fenwick. So she is our cameraman and
Camera lady.
one of our camera ladies. She she has done. It does when you start flipping those scores, man. If you're not dyslexic, it'll make you dyslexic.
Julia walking back down. Oh, she forgot to do her score. She's like, I didn't even want to pay attention to the score. That's
Yeah.
why.
She's got some work to do. 4 points can
Yeah.
be made up.
The way she's been this week, it would be kind of difficult. Yeah, she even said, why should I even go?
Sweet teas.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
my word.
Taken care of.
They're going to
Chris,
make me
thank
cry.
you, Chris. Arizona.
Oh, sweet.
Here you go.
Wow, I haven't had this one. Real brewed, Southern style.
I know.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm going to open it up.
right? That's what I was fixing to do.
Oh,
Y'all hear that?
like hit me in the face.
Listen to that. Ah.
Smooth.
Look, you say I drink loud, so I'm going to move my microphone away.
I'm going to mute you. I just muted her because we don't want to hear the gulping over here.
Go ahead now.
All right, so Ethan and Madeline. There is a 4 point lead. No offense, Ethan. We're rooting for Madeline. We actually we love both those kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Such good archers, such good competitors.
Yep.
Both go to Houston Archery Academy. That James Loesch. He puts out some really good recurve archers.
Yes, he does.
Amy is calling me. Can you call her on your phone? Mine is the one that's in the music.
To the music. I'm like, why am I calling your wife?
Yeah. Call my wife and find out what's going on. I went ahead and muted you. She's calling again. Try calling again. She's... Huh? She's outside? Is she locked out? Maybe she needs to be let in.
Decline me again. Is the shop not open?
No, it's open. She'd probably want in the side door.
Now it's ringing.
My phone's playing the music, so like every time she calls.
He is, his phone is connected to the music.
All right, so last in. So what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and get our final three. We're going to go ahead and tear this range down and get it ready for the finals, which we hope to start right at about 11:30. And the first ones to shoot. Oh, man, let me see. I've got it here. It'll be the youth barebow.
Okay, we're going to go to music and... I have no idea what music I just put on there.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know why she needed that information, but she needed it.
Hey, somebody was here. They were asking the questions. She needed the answers right then and there. So, just I didn't want that going over the air.
Yep. Right, we're trying to figure out. But like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and get this. This determines who goes to the big stage.
To the money matches.
And it's going to be awesome. So here is a quick bit. If you're just on here, you're going to hear
David Allen.
You're going to hear what this is all about. Welcome to the Texas Ringer. The Texas Ringer is a unique competition that rewards you for your inside-out X's. The top score is a 420, but if you want that coveted 400 plus, it's going to take 40 inside-out X's with no fives. Top 8 archers move on to the shoot-up on Sunday, where the bottom-ranked archer has to fight to get to the top. Top 3 archers will find themselves on the big stage on a platform with all eyes on them. Welcome to the Texas Ringer. All right, so we don't know Honacki versus...
He just cleared out his score. Oh my word!
My guess
he should
is
know better.
Let's see what they say. Let's see who won. Michael Honacki. Honacki is moving to the big stage. And he's going against Kevin Poon right out of the gates. All right. What do we have? We have Jacqueline, our cameraman. Oh, no.
What? Oh, okay. They're not done putting up scores yet.
Let's see what we have.
So Ethan. Oh, yep. Jacqueline.
Jacqueline
And
wins.
then Ethan.
Jacqueline wins.
What
Go
do we
ahead and
got
get
going
those.
over here? Zach Rebstock.
Zach wins by 1, moving to the big stage.
On 7, let's
Bridger's
see
little
what we have.
reign of terror came to an end. He took out several people.
Yes, he did. $84 to $87. That means Craig Cato is moving on.
Cato moves on, going against Chad Profit. Tie. We have
That
a
is
tie on 5.
We have a tie.
That's Barebow.
Wow.
Richard Hall and Darren Morris. All right, that's exciting. We have a tie for Barebow. How exciting. Now we got a 1-arrow shoot-off.
So who is moving on in the trad? Is it Sherry or Matthew?
I don't know. I think Sherry. I think Sherry was on the right side, if I remember right.
And then Andrew Z is moving on. All right. Proud mama right there. Ms. Rebstock. Yes. My boy.
So did
LOL.
Andrew won and moved on to
Yes.
the okay, Andrew's moved on.
Took out my girl. We got some working
And
to do.
we got Ethan that moves on, right?
Absolutely, we do have Ethan that moves on.
2-2. So we need to know. I think Sherry moved on, but we'll have to verify that. I think we got them all for the most part. Now we got a 1-arrow shoot off. This is Darren Morris on the left. And okay, here we go. So on the left is Darren. On the right is Richard Hall. 1-arrow shoot off, closest to the center. Let's flip over to the targets real quick. Go all the way to them. Let's zoom in on those targets. There we go.
Oh, that's a 4
It's
right
a
out
4.
the gate.
That's all right. It's Barebow. Barebow!
And a 4.
Oh, it looks
Anybody have
like.
calipers?
I mean, from this angle,
He just got his calipers.
it looks like
Jeff did.
it looks like Darren may move on.
I agree
Yeah.
with you, Scott.
All right, let's zoom out. Let's see what's going on so we can see what.
See what the judges
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Take that target one, flip that target one, and back up so we can see which way they go.
Yep, they called it without even using the calipers.
And the win goes to Darren Morris.
Yep.
Darren is moving on and will be shooting against Rick Stonebreaker. So Jacqueline will be for Barebow 17U. Jacqueline will be going against Sarah Fromm. Bow Hunter, Cato.
Or Frommy.
Frommy, yeah. Chad Profit and Cato. Craig Cato will be shooting off for third, or I guess to move on to the gold medal match. We got freestyle 17U open class. Andrew Z, 6th place, is going against Case Scott for that first match.
I love it. We've got some comments on Facebook. Stacy Carmichael, shoot like a girl. We've got someone else with
Zach
Barebow.
Ripstock.
We've got good job, Craig Cato. All right.
I think Sherry and Stacy will be shooting off for Trad Open. We have Michael Honacki against Kevin Poon. And Ethan Chan shooting against Alexander, and I just have M.
Ma.
Ma. All right. So that is your finalists that are coming up. We're going to go ahead and get this range ready to go. We'll be back here in about 30 minutes. So thanks, everybody, for joining.